And we're getting local reactions from activists and legal experts after the verdict was announced.
ABC 17's Connor Hirsch joins us live in Columbia tonight after breaking down this case. And Connor, like the rest of the country, several members of the Columbia community were closely watching this trial.
And you know, Deb, Lucas, it was just last summer when the streets behind me here in front of the courthouse were filled with people protesting the death of George Floyd at the hands of Derek Chauvin. And now local activists are saying that more work still needs to be done.
I'm still in a pace of painful hope.
The president of Race Matters, Friends Tracy Wilson-Kleekamp, said this is a step in the right direction, but the group is still working with police here in Columbia.
While it's an interruption in the criminal justice system, it doesn't fix it. And we are still trying to figure out interventions.
I was with former prosecutor Bill Tackett when the verdict came.
Find the defendant guilty.
There you go. And he said with the, quote, mountain of evidence in this case, he would have been surprised if Chauvin was completely acquitted.
This was a very clean case in the sense of the prosecution did everything they could with the evidence. The defense, with what case they had, did everything they could do.
An MU law professor and criminal defense expert Rod Niepoff said the defense really only had two strategies they could have taken, trying to prove Chauvin was right to use force and that the force did not kill Floyd.
But at the end of the day, the jury saw the evidence and saw no reasonable doubt.
Appeals of the verdict could come soon. And Niepoff said the defense may try to appeal the jurors not being sequestered after the killing of Daunte Wright and the announcement right before the trial that the city settled a wrongful death lawsuit with Floyd's family.
If I'm the defense lawyer, I'd complain to the judge, how can I get a fair trial when the city has already admitted that their police officer was at fault?
The president of the Mid-Missouri Civil Liberties Association, Dan Vietz, hopes this helps end police violence everywhere.
They'll learn that this kind of conduct is not going to be accepted, that there is a real risk of conviction.
And an organizer of the protests that were around here this summer told me that she agreed that more work needs to be done and that she's really hoping that the maximum sentence is given to Chauvin because she believes there's a difference between the actual sentencing and just the guilty verdict. Reporting live in Columbia, Connor Hirsch, ABC 17 News.